I'm so sorry. I brought you on as extra help just for this project. So I assumed you wouldn't be coming on the company trip with everyone from Tokimeki Corp, and I didn't make any preparations.
Thank you, Nagisa.
No, thank you. The last project was a success because of you.
Good morning, Yota.
Keiichi, are you joining the trip too?
Well, today's the company trip, isn't it?
I'm so sorry.
What?
It was my miscommunication. I brought you on as extra help just for this project. So I assumed you wouldn't be coming on the company trip with everyone from Tokimeki Corp, and I didn't make any preparations. I truly apologize.
I see. Well, if that's the case, then I understand.
If you'd still like to come, I'm afraid you'd have to pay for it yourself. Would that be okay?
Well...
Keiichi, are you coming on the company trip too?
Nagisa, actually, it looks like I can only join if I pay my own way.
What? Yota, what's going on?
Well, since this is a company trip, Keiichi's ticket wasn't included.
Did you inform the temp workers about that beforehand?
No, it was a communication error.
I can't believe it. Keiichi and the others were essential to the success of this project. You should have confirmed something like this. I'm really sorry, Keiichi.
No, I really appreciate your concern.
I'm so sorry to have caused you discomfort. But since you're here, I'd actually love to hear more about you. If you don't mind sitting next to me, there's an empty seat. Would that be all right?
What?
What?
My secretary couldn't come due to illness. So what do you think?
Is that okay?
Yes, of course.
Thank you so much. Then I'll gladly accept.
Wait, Nagisa,
What?
aren't you and your secretary's seats in first class?
What? First class?
Is there a problem?
Putting him in a higher class seat than the rest of us employees might be, unfair.
Yota, it's true that his contract ended when the project was completed. However, I'd like to continue working with him in the future. If we make him pay his own way, we'll lose the right to even make him an offer.
I understand. But still.
Also, don't you think that stepping out and actively engaging with more people will bring something valuable to us in return?
Yeah, you're right.
And this situation was caused by your miscommunication, Yota. You need to take responsibility in some way. Do you understand?
Yes. Thank you, Nagisa.
No, thank you. The last project was a success because of you.
I just did what I could.
I really think the way you incorporated digital tech into the work process was fantastic. It's safer and more efficient than the traditional methods.
Yeah, exactly. It also allows us to work remotely.
As I'm sure you've noticed while working with us, our company values old traditions. But if we keep this up, we'll get left behind by the times. And more than anything, we won't be able to cut costs.
That's true.
I want to reinvent this company from the ground up. So Keiichi, would you help me with your strength?
Me? Well, I've joined a lot of companies before, but I've never had my methods truly accepted. That's caused a lot of clashes with other employees.
It takes time for new approaches to catch on. That's why you are in as a temp. But I really want you to join our company.
What?
Your passion for your work really came through when we worked together. We absolutely need someone like you to bring in a fresh breeze. I promise I'll protect you. So please.
Nagisa, no one's ever tried so hard to recruit me before. Alright, if I can be of help, then...
Yes, thank you. Let's get the contract ready right away.
Whoa, that's a lot of paperwork.
I was absolutely determined to win you over.
And I completely fell for it.
Once we're back, you'll be working on the new branch construction to Waku Waku Bank.
And just like that, I joined Tokimeki Corp, and during the whole trip, I was always with Nagisa. Then, after we returned...
I'm so happy we get to work together again.
Me too, Noah.
I heard the news. You became a full-time employee.
Yeah, Nagisa accepted my way of doing things. I just hope I can make it work.
You definitely can. I really respect the way you work.
Thank you. But I wonder if Yota will accept me.
He's always relied on his instincts from years of experience. He's the ultimate craftsman.
That's not a bad thing, though.
He does teach us a lot, which I appreciate. But sometimes he gets a bit pushy.
Being forced to follow someone else's way is a bit much, yeah.
I didn't think you'd actually let him join the company.
Is there a problem?
To be honest, I can't see this working out. It'll just get in the way. We take great pride in our traditional methods.
Keiji has pride in his work too. You can hear it in how he talks.
But things like whether wood is usable or if it fits with other pieces, those are things you can only tell by touch. If we digitize even that kind of instinct, we're done.
Of course, Keiji understands the importance of that kind of hands-on feel. He's not trying to digitize everything.
Does he, though? In the end, isn't this all just a way to push us craftsmen out? And if you suddenly bring in digital tech into the field, it throws everything into confusion.
That's why I'm asking you, Yota, as site supervisor, to manage the team and keep things running smoothly. Isn't it your job to work out a compromise instead of just complaining to me?
A compromise?
The traditional skills we've built up are important, but we can't cling to them forever. If we can combine his skills with the craftsmen we value, don't you think the company will get even better? He's the one who can bring that change.
Do you really think so?
I'm counting on you.
Yes. Okay, let's go pick out the wood for the next site.
Yes. We can do that in the meeting room.
What?
There's a company we use that provides online services. You give them the dimensions, thickness, and texture specs, and they'll automatically deliver suitable lumber.
Automatically?
Please teach me how to use it. I've always found cutting and measuring a pain. I'm actually kind of bad at it.
Sure thing.
No.
What?
That's unnecessary. A true carpenter gets the best results by carefully selecting each piece of wood by hand. And by doing the work themselves, carpenters create things that only they can make. You get something truly one of a kind, something machines can't produce. To automate that? Unthinkable.
You're absolutely right.
Really?
But if you still pick the wood manually, you don't have to transport it yourself. And then you won't need to send extra people just to carry the materials. Plus, you don't have to waste time adjusting rough wood to match your specs.
Well, that's true.
If we place a basic online order ahead of time, we can skip a bunch of steps. Schedules and expenses that used to be essential can be cut. It's way more efficient than how we used to do it.
But the younger workers...
We should set aside separate time to properly teach young craftsmen those tactile skills. Trying to cram it into our regular work hours isn't efficient.
Keiichi, you actually trust our instincts more than I thought.
Of course I do.
But our clients trust our hands. That's why they hire us.
Digital tech is part of our skill set now. It won't betray our clients. It'll only make us better.
So yeah, we've decided to try sourcing our wood through an online service for now.
I see. Got it. Let's just give it a try. And if it doesn't work out, we can always change course.
Right.
1 week later. Phew. We've finished selecting the lumber and negotiating with the clients. Next is the blueprint, right?
Yes.
But seriously, that Keiichi, he's kind of insufferable.
Totally. He butts in no matter what we try to do.
Exactly. Sure, picking the lumber was easier this time, but I don't think everything's going to be that easy.
Does he really not trust our experience that much?
Yota,
speak of the devil. What is it?
I'd like to incorporate a 3D model into the blueprints.
That's unnecessary. Blueprints should be hand-drawn.
Exactly. Hand-drawn plans better convey Yota's intentions. They're obviously the better choice.
I figured you'd say that.
What?
I have a message from Nagisa. Certainly there are parts that are complex or need to be communicated in your own words. But for the simpler parts or areas where quick numerical reference is needed, 3D modeling is much faster. Also, Hand drawing results in lots of sheets, which becomes a hassle to store. So Nagisa is in favor of introducing 3D models.
Nagisa said that?
However, for the complex sections, 3D can be too simplistic and difficult to understand.
That's true. Some structures definitely require verbal explanation to be understood. So, for those parts, the president said to reference your hand-drawn designs, Yuta.
Then that makes him just the backup. But he is the supervisor here.
Backup, huh? It's not like we're proposing to make 3D models the main thing. We're just trying to suggest ways to make everyone's job easier.
Would you take a look at this prototype design?
Wow! Yota, this is amazing. You can see it from different angles, and it's so much easier to picture the final result.
I got carried away with how cool it is.
Using this will speed up work, and more importantly, it'll reduce the burden on you and the others having to create blueprints from scratch.
Sounds great, right, Yota? You changed sides quickly. Listen, this doesn't reflect my vision at all. I've got more experience than anyone here. I can draw better blueprints.
Then we'll leave those parts to you, Yota.
What?
Digital transformation is still evolving. When it comes to drawing the best blueprint, your hand is better than any digital tool. Would you be willing to take that on?
Fine.
That's great to hear, Yota.
I've had enough.
What's wrong?
It's Keiichi. He's making it impossible to work. Everything's DX this, DX that. He's trying to disrupt everything I've built up until now.
But I thought Keiichi was really grateful to you, Yota.
Keiichi? Grateful to me?
He said he's introduced new methods in many places before, but never once had they accepted. But here you accepted him. He said he learned the importance of combining good elements instead of pushing his own way, and he thanked you for that. He also said your craftsmen helped bring digital tools to life.
Of course he should be grateful. But still, this lack of leadership is a real problem. The workers are probably torn between coming to me or going to Keiichi during tasks.
Then how about dividing the work areas? You lead half and Keiichi leads the other half. That way it'll be easier for you too.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Lack of clarity is a bigger risk.
Understood. Let's go with that.
Just please, be extra careful not to make any mistakes, alright?
Of course. Alright, let's get moving. Loud responses, communicate clearly.
Yota,
What?
aren't we supposed to head over to Keiichi's side too?
They're using drones and stuff, and we're doing everything the same as before.
We've always done it this way. What's the problem?
I mean, it just seems like their method is safer and more efficient.
Come on, we're carpenters. We trust our hands, not machines.
But can't we trust both?
Didn't Nagisa say the digital approach seems better? In that case...
Hey now, this is my site, so stop complaining. Or go over to his side if you like it so much.
Yota, he is actually thinking more about us than you are.
What did you just say?
It's true. There's always risks in carpentry. But he brought in drones to reduce that risk. Thanks to him, we're saving both time and effort.
Nagisa said our salaries might go up too. And with shorter work times becoming the norm, we'll be getting more job offers.
You don't know if that's really going to happen. What if it all fails? That's why we need to take pride in our craft and have confidence in our hands. We believe in our own skills.
Yota,
Nagisa.
I've been listening to everything. Let me just say, your skill as a craftsman has helped this company many times. But if we rely only on that, our company has no future. Please, Yota, I ask that you try to be more flexible.
I'd like to ask as well. I used to only think about incorporating DX. Rather than trusting my gut, I believe that data-driven digital methods were the right approach. But working with you, Yota, changed my perspective. I realized that what's important is mixing digital with human craftsmanship. Please, Let's do even better work together than we ever have before.
I refuse.
Why?
I'm not going to change the way I've always done things. If I did, it would feel like everything I've done until now was meaningless.
Yota.
Yota, isn't that part incorrect?
What?
It doesn't match the design.
Ah, what? This is the part you just worked on. You're saying the part I was responsible for is wrong?
If you look closely, the hand-drawn blueprint is incorrect. If we had done this digitally, the system would have flagged the mistake. We'll have to redo it. It's going to cost extra time and money.
Did I just hear the word mistake?
Mr. Ishikawa, thank you for coming.
Is there a problem with the branch construction?
We're very sorry. A serious error just occurred, and it might cause a delay in the completion date.
Aren't you Yota?
You know him?
Yes. When we hired a different construction company before, he came in as a helper. I remember clearly. He caused trouble back then too, and never apologized.
Trouble?
He strongly opposed incorporating digital technology into the work. He ended up fighting with the site supervisor, and even accidentally broke a tablet. The project schedule ended up massively delayed.
I see.
Is that still your way of working? You haven't changed one bit.
After that, a heavy mood settled over the site. There was damage, but somehow everyone pulled together to avoid delays. And a year later...
Thank you. This project was a success thanks to you.
I just did what I could. Do you know what Yota is doing now?
He left and went to another site, but it sounds like he tried to push his own methods there too, and it didn't go well. After a while, he caused a serious accident and ended up in the hospital. He might not be able to return to the field again.
I see. Thank you, Nagisa.
Why so formal all of a sudden?
Oh, I was just thinking. I might have ended up like Yota too. Thanks to you inviting me to this company, I've been able to keep working without forcing my way of doing things. I've learned how important it is to blend the good parts together. Truly, thank you.
I'm grateful too. Thank you.
I'll be sure to repay this kindness through my work.
That's great and all, but the seat next to me is still open, you know.
What?
On the plane? How about it? If you're okay with sitting next to me, shall we go somewhere?